Hi guys, I'm Crystal, and I wanted to share with you my experiences of the first 3 months after I had my son, as I did a bunch of research during my entire pregnancy and tried to do as much so that I understood what I might be expecting, what I might be going through, and see what other people dealt with as well. I did realize in the first 3 months of having had my son that what I experienced, I didn't see on YouTube videos other women had experienced. So here goes. Whether you nurse or not, if you choose to breastfeed, and I found out there's a difference between breastfeeding and nursing. The difference, if it isn't obvious, is either you're breastfeeding, meaning you're providing the milk, you're just having to pump it out, versus them being on you, which is apparently nursing. I found that out myself, not necessarily the hard way, I just found that out and then figured I didn't realize there was a difference. Maybe others don't either, so there you go. But when you do breastfeed, when you're nursing, of course they're latched onto you. They are attached to you a good chunk of the time because they're feeding. But if you're not nursing and you're pumping, they're still attached to you, just not through being latched on and nursing with the milk. You then have to figure out how to sometimes single pump instead of double pump while holding your little bundle of joy. When I did that, I went ahead and at first I was frustrated because I preferred to make better use of my time, double pump, and then I can get on with whatever I needed to do for the day, not necessarily in the house, but dishes or feeding myself and taking care of my son. There were plenty of times that didn't get to happen. So instead what I did was I counted to 10, I took a deep breath, and I realized maybe I have to put single pump, carry my son on one side of my shoulder. But guess what? That means I get to enjoy him laying on me. I still get my milk out, and I got to watch a bunch of TV. I binge watch Netflix, watch movies, whatever it was, whatever you want to do, whether it's try to do some kind of an art or craft, simple art or craft, because you're going to be hands full a little bit, or read a book, or watch something, whatever it is. If you end up having to single pump in those first 3 months, as long as you get it done, that's really all that matters. Also, with that being said, the first 3 months, all of this video is about the first 3 months, so I apologize a lot if I repeat the same thing. Those first 3 months, not only are they attached to you, but you can't really do much of anything. I don't know how many of you women, when you're pregnant, whether it be while you were or are pregnant, aren't able to do housework because of heavy lifting or the chemicals or whatever it is. Whatever is limiting you, you're still going to be limited because, again, the baby is attached. They want to be held because they are born so, in my opinion, well, not my opinion, from some understandings I've had from other videos I've watched, human babies might be born a little bit too early, but at the same time, as mommies, we don't think they're born too early. Yeah, we want them to cook and bake as much as they can, that way they can be born healthy and strong and properly, but we want to meet our little boy, baby, girl, whatever you had. We want to meet them. We want them out. Some of you are also probably tired of being pregnant, just want that dead kid out, want to be able to take care of him outside of you and hug him and cuddle him and love him and everything. So you are not going to be able to do much because they are still very attached to you, even though they are outside of you. No, not much cleaning. It's not because the chemicals can hurt the baby as much as they can hurt the baby. It's more because you don't have the hands to do it. Same thing with cooking. You're not going to be able to cook too much. You're probably not going to be able to cook much of a 3-course meal. My boyfriend and I, we stocked up when I was pregnant on stuff that could easily be like throw it in a pan, add some water, and steam cook it, something simple like that, sometimes microwavables, whatever, but it was easy to cook stuff. And you're going to probably be needing something like that too. If family is able to help you, great. Take it as much as you would like. Take it as much as you can, even though you want just the time to yourself and your kid. Still take the help. As much as we want to be super mommies in those first 3 months, our super mommy power is patience. Patience, patience, patience. So if you have family that can help, if you have friends, neighbors, whatever, people who can help that you are willing to let help, and I emphasize you because I have a neighbor. I'm sure if I wanted her to help me in those first 3 months, she probably would have been over when she could, because she also has her own family. But I didn't want her to come over and help. I just wanted to take care of myself, take care of the baby, and I wanted a little bit of privacy. So whoever you want to have help, if anybody, go ahead and take advantage of it. Let it happen. If somebody is volunteering, then see what you can get. So yeah, cooking, cleaning, not too much. It's not going to happen too much because you're still going to have your hands greatly full. And if people want to bring over like casseroles, stuff that's frozen so you can thaw it, like I was saying, I would totally take on it, take advantage of it, because you're going to want it, you're going to need it. And if you have a partner, be they male or female, they aren't necessarily going to want to help with the cooking. Either you're lazy, or more importantly, and more often than not, they're busy with their own jobs too. And so when they come home, not always are they going to have energy. There's a couple groups that I'm a part of on Facebook, and not always are the partner able to help. And it's not because they don't want to or because they're lazy, it's just because they're too tired as well. And so it's nice to get help from outside help, always good. So also, when you're told or advised to nap when they nap, do it. For me, it was easy. I loved cuddling with my son. By the way, I didn't say this before, but I am a new and first-time mom. My son happens to now be, when I'm making this, he is now about 8.5 months. So this is a little old in the sense of timing, but I'm finally having the time to do it since he's 8 months and he's on a bit more of a nap schedule. But they say, and everyone suggests, nap when they nap. I say the same thing. It was easy for me to do. I was already tired. Not from nursing or anything, of course, but baby takes a lot of energy. They call it passive energy. I understand why they call it passive energy, because you're not physically sitting up, standing up, exercising, walking around, whatever. You're not doing that, but it still takes a lot of energy to take care of your baby. If they're a crier, it takes a lot of energy to be patient, to handle their crying. Even if they're quiet, it still takes energy. You're carrying them, you're holding them, especially if you're nursing. So when they nap with them. And I wouldn't worry too much about waking up with them or sleeping through if they're crying. I was all kinds of worried about it at the get-go. Nope. That motherly instinct seems to like really kick in. When they wake up and make fusses, you can guarantee you're probably going to wake up with them, especially if they're right next to you. And especially if they're on you, because they're moving around, they're moving and grooving a little bit, but they're making noises and they're on you, so they're going to get your attention. So I wouldn't worry too much about napping when they nap and sleeping through it. You'll wake up. I can almost 100% guarantee. So I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully it wasn't too long. My goal was not to make it long and lengthy. My goal was to share with you my experiences and hopefully let you guys know, of course, you're not alone. There are other women, and I have to apologize for my appearance in the way of I don't have any makeup on or anything, and my hair is back, and that's pretty much it. I was able to take a bit of a shower. I have bags under my eyes because I'm still a little bit tired, but not so much that I can actually take a nap. But I have no makeup on, nothing. So apologize for my appearance, but I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully it helps. If it does, I'm so happy, so satisfied. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry, and I'm sure that you can find other videos out there that will help you, but the goal was to have this video help you. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave comments below. I know that you can do that. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful, and have a good one. Bye.